Alright, let's look at the homework 6, problem number 29. Alright, so we want to find the y prime using the implicit differentiation and also find the slope of the tangent line to the graph of the equation at 3, 3. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so first thing I would do is I don't like square root, so I'm going to actually rewrite it as quantity 72 plus y squared and raise it to the 1/2 power. And everything else looks okay, so I'm going to just keep those as it is. Alright, let's take the derivative. Alright, so we are taking a derivative with respect to x. Alright, so I'm going to put 1/2 in front. Right, using the general power rule. So you have a 72 plus y squared. Then we subtract 1 from the power, so it's going to be negative 1/2. Then you would have to multiply by a derivative inside. So this is the chain rule here. All right, derivative of 72 is 0. Derivative of y squared would be 2y. But you have to multiply by derivative of y, so y prime. Right? Then next term, derivative of negative x cubed is just a regular derivative, so it's negative 3x squared. Alright, derivative of 18 is 0 because 18 is a constant, and the derivative of 0 is 0 because the 0 is also a constant. So we have this. Alright. So what you need to do is we want to find the y prime. All right, before that we need to probably simplify it a little bit. All right, so there's a 2 on top and there's a 2 on the bottom, so you can cancel those out. So if you rewrite that, you can see that, let's try to keep track of everything. So there's a y here, all right? So I'm going to put the y on top, all right? Then there's there's negative 1/2 power, which means that the negative indicates that it's going to be sitting in the denominator, and the 1/2 indicates that it's a square root, so it's going to be there. All right, then we have inside, you have 72 plus y squared. So I'm going to put the 72 plus y squared there. Right, and then of course we have a y here. Right, so I have a y. Y prime is here. Right, then what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to move this negative 3x squared to the other side. So I'm going to just add 3x squared to both sides, so that way you get 3x squared on the other side. Right, so we got that. Alright, then since we want to isolate y prime, all you have to do is, I'm going to multiply by a reciprocal of this guy. So we're going to be square root of 72 plus y squared over y. Alright, that way you have a y prime is all by itself. Then you have a 3x squared times square root of 72 plus y squared divided by y. Alright, we got that. Alright, so let's type this guy in and see if it's good. Alright, so what we got was 3x squared and multiply by square root of 72. Let's see, I have to choose square root. Yep, of 72 plus y squared. All right, then divided by y. All right, so let's check the answer. All right, we got that. All right, then we want to find the slope of the tangent line at the point 3, 3. All right, slope of the tangent line can be found by evaluating the derivative at the given point. So let's do that. All right, so we're gonna evaluate y prime. So let's say slope of the tangent, let's say m, and we're going to evaluate this guy at the 3, 3. So x is 3 and a y is also 3. So it looks like a 3 is going to be everywhere. So it's going to be 3 times x squared. So it's going to be 3 squared. And square root of 72 plus 3 squared. And over y is 3. All right. So we can cancel. First, we can cancel one of the 3 here and the 3 there. All right. Then we have, all right, so 3 squared would be 9. And the square root of, all right, so you have a 3 squared would be 9. So it's going to be 72 plus 9 would be 81. All right. So square root of 81 is 9, so it's 9 times 9 would be 81. All right, so let's type that in. So we got 81. All right, let's check the answer. All right, got that. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.